to see if it's all operational.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. We are live.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to make sure somebody can check and confirm that you can hear sound on the stream from... It should be fine. It looks fine. Okay. Hey guys!
Hi.
Welcome! Welcome back to the Wildlands campaign. Take a deep breath. Forget the cares of the world. Why are you talking like that, Dad? Forget the cares of the world. Yeah?
Sorry. No, continue. It's breath.
And
What?
let's sink our teeth into some D&D. There are it's a you're gonna take a nice break from the craziness of reality and get into some crazy fantasy, potentially violence. Last time you guys made your way into the Phantom Gang's lair beneath the city called Westhead, a large metropolis on the western coast of the Wildlands, ruled over by an evil spellcaster. I think it's pretty clear by now. But you are down below the city, seeking revenge for the murder of one of your own, as well as a number of other crimes and investigations which are rapidly coming to a head. In the course of adventuring through the dungeon, through the Phantom Gang's lair, Frasher, the lizard folk warlock, bravely leapt into the fast rushing channel of water here and was carried through this pipe and beyond, disappearing all in an instant. Unbeknownst to you guys, he is in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. You guys decided not to follow him, despite Typha trying to check if she could carve a path through the water with a spell that I believe is still active. Kind of channeling, redirecting the water in this storm sewer converted to a lair around that triangular shaped area there. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bats. Good suggestion. The rest of you solved a puzzle. Now, there were several steps to this. One of you did something weird in a corner with a pin and swore his allegiance to a dark entity.
Yeah.
In order to get some hints about this place. You fiddled with some dials and turned this crank that opened a secret door which has let you bypass whatever area is over here that Frasher is in. And now, having climbed through a partially collapsed tunnel, the Breath and Ziklu at the front of the party, being very stealthy, have poked their noses around the fallen debris and have spotted this little scene. And that is where we left things.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot of skulls. Actually, it's only 2. But nope, there's more.
They're really big skulls, though. So
I scrolled down.
More.
A lot of
There's way more skulls.
skulls.
And I think we also still have pass with the trace up. If you'd like me to put that in the chat.
You all have pass without trace on you except for Frasher?
Yes.
Frasher's passing without trace in a different way.
Okay. You guys just remember that.
Okay.
Pass without trace, the new glibness. You guys just remember that. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. We have to skip that ad. There we go. Better? Okay.
Aw.
You like pink. Okay. I'm gonna check the stream chat, which I have to manually click over for right now. Okay, cool. It's all working.
Okay, I'm not poisoned anymore. Yay!
As you've adventured through this dungeon, you've been seeing these strange markings. You saw them at the door that only appeared in the hidden room at the lamplit market when you held up a lamp in a certain light, in this particular lamp light, with certain settings on the lamp. This door appeared along with a number of strange symbols and markings. As you progressed in here, you saw more strange symbols and markings graffitied on the walls, scratched into the stone, etc. And as you guys come into this room here, you can also see there are more of them on this sort of centrally located machine hub thing that is in the center of the room. I should describe this room really quick as well. There are large mushrooms in purples and greens, these bright, poisonous-looking colors. There are 4 pillars. These are pillars. I don't know if that's visually clear.
Okay.
Pointing it out. Okay, so those are pillars that go up to the ceiling and block line of sight. This is on a slightly raised sort of dais. And this is like a large, mechanical machine hub thing that is immediately identifiable.
Looks like a foosball table.
What?
I said it looks like a foosball table.
Right. A foosball
One of the perks
table,
of the Phantom
steampunk
Gang.
foosball table.
Yeah.
The break room.
There are
They have
also
tournaments
these
every
2
Saturday.
creatures. So, some of you know this guy as Gordrose, the Phantom, from whence the gang presumably takes its name. And then the legendary Drider. Nazir, I believe is her name. Some of you have been seeking her since the very start of the campaign.
Is this just out of curiosity? Is this one of our Pokemon that we need to catch, or is this someone we need to murderize?
I think she's a Pokemon.
I believe she was a Pokemon for the Scaly Squad.
Yeah, I think so.
Zeklu, I think, can speak to that. Yeah.
The Scaly Squad is definitely after her.
Gotcha. I just didn't need. I need to know before I, nuke people if they shouldn't be nuked.
I mean, we still have to, like, bring her down to 0 hit points and knock her out.
It's a lot easier.
So it's not like real Pokemon. You can knock them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they have to be knocked out before they can
Perfect.
go into the Pokeball.
That makes so much more sense.
Okay, so she...
No, we're not going to feed her berries or something.
She is a dark-skinned, a purple dark-skinned drow elf that has been twisted and cursed, and her body melded with that of a gigantic spider. It's quite horrific to look upon. Spiders can be gross at the best of times, and this one is huge and twisted. There are certain glowing markings upon her body. And it's disturbing to look at her. Okay. As they are speaking, there's a rush of wind that blows through the layer down here. There's been these gusts of wind that have activated as you've been going through, and this feels like that a little bit. But the Phantom Gordrose is saying, "We are having great success. Do not allow any anxiety over our performance to enter into your mind due to this unfortunate interruption and invasion. It will swiftly be dealt with." And she responds, and her voice sounds like, if you can imagine, crunching shed spider skins, husks. And she says, "Your destabilization will mean nothing unless we can decipher the markings and gain the crown. That is the only way we shall be able to achieve legitimacy for our Lord." Alright, so it is at this point that I'm going to ask everyone to make stealth checks. Except for Thrasher.
Okay.
Who's dying?
I believe we
Who
get
should probably
plus.
make a death saving throw at some point.
Thrasher is going to make a death saving throw at this point.
I think we all get
Thank
plus
you.
10 to stealth because of Pass Without Trace. Correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
The first one is for Mavra. Oh, Breath and Maver get the same roll.
Holy hell.
That's a good death save.
Oh my god.
I think, doesn't a nat 20 on a death save, like, stabilize you immediately?
Doesn't it make you become conscious?
I think you
Oh.
get 1 hit point.
I think you get
Wow.
1 hit point.
Well,
You're not
okay.
at disadvantage
Oh my
from
god.
drowning or
Hey,
something?
you know, this was gonna be really simple, like straightforward.
I mean, if he's got one hit
in
point, it's still not going to
session.
take a lot to knock him back down.
It's
Also
going to
drowning.
be so
He's
much
also
more complicated now.
Do we get advantage on the
He
stealth?
wakes up, hits his head on a pipe, and dies.
Plus 10 because he passed without trace.
Fate
Oh,
has
okay.
spoken.
18, I guess.
The dice have spoken. Thrasher lives.
Yay.
For 5 seconds.
Wake up and hold your breath. Because you're currently drowning.
Actually, yeah. If he's still underwater, like, he's now holding his breath because he can do that for 15 minutes.
Sure.
Don't you need to be able to, like, take a breath to do that?
Shh.
There's no room for logic in here.
Yeah.
Rosie agrees.
I don't know, lizard folk might be amphibious and can breathe through their skin. Maybe.
So Draco got an 18.
I mean, Draco rolled an 8 plus 10.
Yeah, an 18.
Is
Yeah, I
that,
think
is
that's
that
the
what that
lowest.
is?
And that's the lowest.
That's what
That's
the, what's it called? That's what Trace does.
Well,
That's what
Rosie
Trace
has a very strong opinion, apparently.
I'll pop the text into the chat real quick.
It basically just makes it so that all stealth checks will be successful, because, come on. Plus 10.
Except critical
Right.
failures, right?
Except unless you do that. Yeah.
Unless you just,
Okay.
really mess up.
Alright. So you are all still hidden. Except for Thrasher. So Thrasher, you come to... It's been 3 rounds. And you...
Felt like a lot longer.
Actually, 4 rounds. And you find that you drifted down here, went around the corner, and were fished out by these guys, who are now standing on either side of you, debating on whether you're still alive. So
I want
the
to hear
one,
that conversation.
so the one to the north is saying, I don't see any breathing, but the halfling to the south is saying, I'm telling you, it's just his weird lizard skin. He's breathing all right. And he pulls a kind of a mirror out of his pack, and he's holding it up toward your nose. They have some rope out.
Okay, at any point, can he take an action?
Sure.
'Cause he knows a spell that's verbal only.
Okay.
So he's gonna cast Thunder Step. Oh, I guess he has to be able to
maybe.
see where he's teleporting to, though. Huh. That's tricky.
Well, you can see a bit. I have revealed some areas. I should reveal
Okay,
a little
so-
more, actually. Because there are 2 doors down to the south here.
Can he see through the pipe here?
Not from his current prone position up there.
Okay.
And I don't
Bite
think
his ankle.
Thrasher's
Where does the
smart
water
enough
up
to,
top go?
like, listen to the sound of the water. To figure out what's going on.
Is there just a wall at the north end of the room where the water's going, like another grate or something?
There's another grate.
Okay. And then what's this over here? Is this a door?
That's another door. What do you need?
Okay.
She wants Peep to come back.
Huh?
Said she wants Peep to come back. So that probably means that she
Wow.
literally can't see them on the screen right now.
All right. Okay.
Can he see this point over here just before, just where he came into the room before?
From where he's been, his current vantage point, yeah, he could sit up and see that.
Okay. So
and-
he's gonna
and
sit
then
up
cast the spell.
and say a magic word that teleports him to that square.
Okay, so when you do so, these guys have a reaction. And it's a little like when you saw Gordros avoid the fireball or some of the attacks that were coming his way. There's this gust of wind that like blows them out of the way.
That's fair.
So they kind of get out of the area before the damage really hits.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, so everything within 10 feet of him would have taken some damage, but if they
Right.
have that reaction, that's fine. But I guess the teleport does go off.
Okay, I have something for this. This will be worth the wait, I'm sure of it.
Cookies.
Okay, cookies. We also have a diaper situation. Alright.
Yeah, come.
Where is this?
Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Ema. Oh my gosh, she recognized your voice.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Do you need a diaper?
Okay. So, Frasher, go ahead and place yourself where you want to go.
And so, if that was his action, can he still move before anyone else gets a chance to do anything? Or should I roll initiative for him?
They were not expecting you to suddenly sit up and do that.
Mm-hmm.
So they would actually get to roll initiative now. Is how that happens.
Looks like I still have initiative in the turn order somehow.
Well, I'll delete you.
Okay.
What did I roll?
A 4.
A 4. That's good for you. What do you get?
Hang on. More than 4.
More than 4. A lot more than 4.
Lots.
So they are like, there's a crash and a boom. I can't find my thunder sound effect at the moment, which is too bad because it's great. And there's a loud crash of thunder that reverberates throughout the dungeon. All of you hear it. It shakes the very stone debris that you guys are crouching in. Welcome back.
We have chocolate milk cookies.
All right.
I have chocolate milk cookies.
Oh, you lucky girl. Let's try not to keep those on the floor. All right. And you... yeah, you get to act. You actually get to act next,
Sweet.
Frasher.
Yeah, so he's going to
However,
scramble back through the thing if he can, but... Okay, go ahead.
However, this also causes Gordros and Nazir to react. So what do you want to do, Thrasher?
Thrasher is just trying to get back through the way he came in if he can. I know it's like upstream, but she interrupted the water flow, right? So
Yes, and that effect lasts for an
You can
hour.
actually walk.
yeah, so he's gonna try to get through there and back
He
up onto
walks back
Drider.
through the pipe. All right, go ahead and move yourself. It'll be a 5 feet cost, actually 10 foot cost to move up to up to the bank of the...
So he gets to like
chain.
there, I guess. He just kind of heaves himself back up onto the.
Sure. So you can now see your friend sneaking away through the secret door there.
Enemies.
Come on.
Just kind of falls.
And with that loud crash, I think we are going to have everybody roll initiative. So let me pull that up.
All right.
Don't forget to select your token.
Select your token before you click it on your character sheet. This turned out interesting. This is what dice can do. No one could have predicted this. This is going to be an interesting fight now.
You.
I love those pincer attacks.
Yeah, especially when we're the ones getting pincered.
And one of us is already down to 1 HP.
Well, if you drop that water redirection thing, they won't be able to easily come through there.
This is true.
Frasher, if you head my way at some point, I'll throw something on you to help you out.
That'd be good.
By the way, Frasher, well done surviving that. I had completely
Honestly,
written you off.
I had started making a new character. I fully assumed he was dead. I mean, if it hadn't, that was a 1 in 20. 19 of the other outcomes, he was not getting up.
Yeah, for sure. You want a binky?
I would have been happy if he just stabilized, let alone like waking up.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
It's from all of the mutant things that he's eaten.
That was amazing. What a way to start the session. I have to hand it to you and the dice gods. Okay. So, Bref, you see Godrose whip out his curved daggers, his kukris, and look from this side of the room to this side, very suspiciously. And you see the glowing purple markings on the Drider Nazir shimmer and shift as she calls some kind of power forth.
Hey, by the way, could you add a turn for me? Because I rolled it right before you
Sure.
cleared it.
Sure, there you go.
Thank you.
Really? Unreasonable. What's that? I agree. I'm really, really frustrated that I can't find the thunder right now. It's actually driving me insane.
Aw.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we're gonna kick off the fight properly.
Nice.
Okay, and that kicks off the fight.
I'm real happy he finally had a reason to cast that.
Alright. So. Breath. As the scene I have described is playing out, your instincts kick in, and a cold, oily voice inside your head says, "Go." And you go.
Sorry, I actually got a 26.
Ziklu.
You hear an
26.
oily voice in the back of your head.
Correction. Ref is so surprised by that happening and freaked out that he drops 7 points in the initiative order, and Ziklu goes first.
And Ziklu just roams around him.
Yeah. So Ziklu just hears a crash behind him. He probably didn't hear what Frasher had to say, but he just kind of assumes, okay, stealth is blown. And so he's going to pop out, and since he's still got Hunter's Mark on Gorge Rose, he's going to take 3 shots at him.
Okay. Now, I am going to apply disadvantage here, and here's why.
Okay.
You are climbing through a collapsed tunnel. You are not able to stand up properly, even small. It's a very you're squeezing.
Okay.
Essentially. So you will have disadvantage on these attacks.
Okay.
But your first attack, you would have disadvantage, but actually it's going to be negated because you were hidden at the start of
Okay.
your turn.
So first attack is normal, the other 2 will be a disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay. So ambush attack first. That's
Who are
a
you targeting
28 to hit. Gorge Rose, specifically. Because I've got Hunter's Mark on him, and Drow are currently my favorite enemy.
Oh, well, yes, they are. 28 to hit. Okay.
Yeah!
Is that 10 damage, or is there going to be more?
It's going to be 25 damage.
Holy! Wow!
He, as a reaction, he's surprised against this attack. He can't take a reaction.
Hell yes.
He takes the full brunt of that. How much was it?
25.
Ow!
Y'all, Ziklu carries our team.
So that first arrow just goes... It's wet. It's like a thwomp right into his center body mass. And he actually is moved a few inches by the force. He lets out a cry of anger and surprise and pain. 2 more attacks.
Yep, I'm going to just launch 2 more arrows straight at him with disadvantage. So, first one is a 17 to hit.
Okay. All right. That would be a hit, but he will trigger a reaction now,
Okay.
which is one of these avoidance wind moves that they seem to have.
Cool.
And he kind of there's this he breaks he snaps something in his hand, or maybe hidden up his sleeve, and he kind of snaps this sort of carved twig, and this wind blows your arrow to the side.
Okay. Alright, and then third attack, since it's the first round of combat, is only a 14 to hit.
Okay. He dodges that one because he's ready for you now.
Sure.
He lodges in the mushroom behind him.
Okay.
And he shouts, he said he shouts out a command. He shouts, "Attack on the sewer gate control! Circle around and pincer them!"
Yeah, Ziklu is just going to shout back, "Drow things shouldn't kill friends!" And then is going to dart back into the hallway.
Okay.
I'm assuming difficult terrain, I can only move 3 squares instead of my normal 6.
It's Brett's turn.
And then is it dark enough in here that I can hide as a bonus action, or is it
Sure.
or is it still dim light? Okay. Actually no. Path Without a Trace is still going, so that's a 20 for stealth.
Okay.
Good lord.
Well, you've broken line of sight, but they may or may not know your new exact location.
Right. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. And with that, I believe it is Bref's turn with Typha on deck.
One nice thing about having our sessions earlier in the day is that when I rage, I can really rage! So that's what I like to do first. And then I'm going to move over here. How much of this is difficult terrain for me?
That whole hallway.
Okay, but once I get into the rooms, like this square.
Oh, yeah, I think that square would be difficult terrain. It's about half full of rubble.
25, 30. Okay, so I think I have enough movement because my movement's 40. So I think I can make it to here, but I can adjust as necessary. And then I'm going to recklessly attack the drow twice. Two. So that's a 20 to hit and a 23 to hit.
Nice. Okay. You swing that sword. Wow. You are attacking Gordros.
Yeah.
Standing up on the dais. Okay. He has used his reaction. And both of those are hits. So he takes 24 damage. Ouch.
And after that resolves, it will be the end of my turn.
What's that? In your turn?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. He is bleeding heavily. He never got caught by the full force of your team before. He's always ambushed you. But he is heavily bleeding and looking desperately around for something to be done.
Sewers, the wanderers.
At this point, Nazir raises her head high above Bref, even as he stands on the dais. There's an awful, twisted, spidery quality to her eyes. It's almost like she has little extra eyes budding through her head on the sides. And she stares at you and raises her staff and takes a legendary action. No, it's right here. Your chocolate milk is not all gone. It's right here. Oh, your chocolate chips are all gone. I see. Well, how about pretzel instead? Or some peas?
No.
No? You sure? Okay. Legendary action. She reaches out and she touches him. And he is gone.
Oh crap.
And she looks at you, Bref, and she says, in that awful, crunchy voice, He is a useful servant and worth saving.
You should have saved yourself.
Typhus' turn.
So I'm going to say the second she hears Frasher's voice, she whips around. And I'm assuming that he is scrambling back from the murder hole in here when he said, enemies, watch out.
I mean, picture a lizard climbing out of, like, a sewer.
Yeah, so I think she has the intelligence to go, he's in trouble and it's coming from here. So she's going to use her shape water to redirect the water back the way it was originally going. It has an effect of 30 feet, so she can do that.
Okay.
And then she's going to go Frasher, and she's going to use a bonus action to shapeshift into a giant spider. Yeah, I know, it's an old classic, but I gotta climb these walls and get up around all these tall people and get back over to Frasher. So, giant spider. And she'll use spider climb to get up on the wall and move towards him with as much movement as she has, which is 30 feet. So I'm assuming, it's 5, 10 to get up on the ceiling? Is that reasonable? And then she can move 20 feet?
Yep, that sounds right.
Okay, which would put me, let's say, over Draco.
Okay.
Oh, one other thing from our other game is that we still have water walk for about an hour.
Truth.
I don't know that it's going to come up, but I'll pop that in the chat here.
Okay, if that's the end of Typhus' turn, then Bella is up.
Yep.
Alrighty. I think that I am going to start off by healing Frasher. So I am going to go ahead and cast Healing Word.
Yo, Ethan Hans, thanks for coming by. Okay.
Alright, you get 9 healing, Frasher.
9 healing to Frasher.
And I say, no time to worry about enemies. There's more enemies over here.
All right. That was a bonus action. The baby might be heading your way. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yes. Sorry. I am going to... Hi, sweetie. Do you want to come sit on my lap?
Abba.
What should we do?
I see Abba.
You see Abba. Me too. All right. I think I'm just going to sort of start charging in. So I'll move myself and pull out and activate my bow.
Okay. Is activating your bow in action? Oh, you're turning on your camera. Hello?
I'm going to move here. So it's not an action, but I took some extra move.
Gotcha. All right, so Bella comes clambering out of the dusty, rubble-strewn, partially collapsed tunnel. Okay, and with that, something happens.
Uh-oh.
Bref and Bella, please make perception rolls. And I don't know if perception... you seem to still have the bless icons, but that probably went away by now.
Definitely.
Ooh, good.
Alright. Bella's probably struggling to click the button while also holding the bat. Let's see here. Bella, did you roll perception?
No, sorry, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen.
Breath. Even above the sound of the blood pounding in your ears and your own muscles, just roaring with the rage in your system, you hear a gulping sound as of somebody drinking something.
They don't hear the sound of music?
And you hear the sound of a footstep and spot the glowing green mushrooms bend a bit in the spot where Gordrose was standing.
I assume that means the mushrooms have come to life and are going to start attacking us. I also don't think very clearly while I'm raging.
Honestly, that's actually a pretty fair assumption considering all we've gone through.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable.
Do mushrooms not do that normally?
I mean,
In our experience, they always do, pretty much.
according to Cordy.
Frasher. And Draco. And Akiri. This guy comes through here.
Cool.
Looks up and around and says, "They're over here!" And then he kind of does this roguish move combined with a wind trick. And backflips up the side over here. Ending his turn with his long blade pointed right at Frasher.
Frasher, run.
This guy does something very similar and ends up next to Draco.
Wait,
Oof.
question. Did Frasher get a turn this round, or am I just crazy?
Yeah, he is he
Was his
not in
turn
the
not
initiative
dying?
order? Did we lose him from the initiative order?
Yeah, I think you must.
What was he
Well,
supposed?
so-
What was it? What was your score?
16 maybe.
16. Okay.
Yeah, it was 16.414 or whatever he gets.
Okay. Great. That'll be good timing because he'll be right after this.
Moiterize him for me.
Alright. This guy's going to appear down here, and he is going to throw a weapon at Akiri. That's going to miss Akiri. And, however, it will land nearby and explode because it is a vial of wind that lets out a sort of a blast. And Draco and Akiri. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Mavra and Akiri are going to need to make reflex saving throws.
I'm assuming that's a dex save.
Yes.
9.
The
18.
curse of having played too many editions. Okay. Akiri is fine, but Mavra takes 6 points of damage as she's slammed into the debris. And he hisses, "Our Lord will take you down." Alright. Okay, breath from out of the darkness over here, or from around the corner. A thrown knife comes flying. Your AC is 16. It hits you. Make a Constitution saving throw. Really wanted to say Fortitude, but I didn't.
22.
Okay. Alright, you take 1 point of damage. And I think halved, it's still 1. Okay, and then another thrown weapon comes your way. This one barely misses you. Okay. And with that, it is Frasher's turn.
Okay, so Frasher's player remembered that at level 6 he got more spell slots, so he isn't totally useless yet, but he's close. So he's actually going to cast as a bonus action, he's going to say a slightly shorter magic word and teleport 30 feet.
Are you ready to get really mad as a player?
Why?
Because of what I'm about to tell you. The former warlock in this campaign gave up an item that gave you another warlock spell slot.
Oh wow. I thought you were going to tell me that, like, for some reason my spell doesn't work, which would have been much worse.
Gotta go find that.
Yeah.
Gotta go find that rod again.
You don't actually have those new spell slots. Aha! Anyway, yeah, so he teleports over here.
Wait a minute. Don't you only ever have 2 spell slots as a warlock? Or did you get some other ability?
You get more.
Yeah. I got more spell slots at level 6.
Is that a special ability of your...
Max, you know why. I was trying to keep a secret from the group.
Oh.
Anyway. So yeah, he teleports over there.
Multiclassing is weird.
Yeah, multiclassing is weird. So he teleports over there, and that's a bonus action. For his action, I'm really trying to decide if he just runs or not. But I guess he will. He'll pull out his packed weapon for his action.
It takes a whole action to summon?
Yeah, unfortunately. And then he'll... How high is this wall behind him?
It is 10 feet up.
Can he scramble up that? Or does he have to make a check?
You would have to make a check in order to do it in the middle of combat.
Okay, athletics, what do you want?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not used to roll 20 anymore.
I understand. Poof! You have your sword. Or, I mean, not sword. Bow.
And the dice give it and take it away.
So Frasher's like scrabbling with his
Basically,
claws.
yes.
He's all
Yep.
soaking wet, you know, and he's just
Yep.
slipping and sliding.
Covered in his own blood. Still.
Covered in his own
It's
blood.
bad.
It's kind of sad to watch, and he does not make it up at all. And these very athletic and acrobatic rogues all kind of snigger at you. Snicker and laugh. Draco, your turn.
So, Max, if I were to center a fireball right on Frasher, given that they're behind this wall over here, would Akiri and Bella be safe?
No. Well,
Neither of them would be safe?
Let's find out. Snap to corner. Okay, so you would center it. You would want. I mean, you don't have to center it on him. Or does it need to in order to reach the bad guys you want to reach?
Right. Sorry, I guess I can do the snap to corner.
Is 20 foot? Is 20 feet?
No, I'm pretty sure it's 30. Let me check.
Pretty sure it's 20.
Maybe if it is, that's even better. Oh yeah, it is 20. Okay, that's even better.
So you should be good because you
honestly,
can,
Nico, you could
it'll
center
only
it up in
reach
that
there.
back corner, and you'd only have to shield yourself.
No, like 20 makes it so much easier. I thought that it was 30, and that makes it so hard. So yeah, no. I'll just do it right here.
Oh.
Like even if it reaches Akiri, I can protect Akiri, myself, and Taifa, and even Frasher, because I think I can do. It's the spells level +1. So yeah.
All right, mark off the
But
spell
Nico,
slot.
if you put it in this
and-
back corner, it'll hit all of them.
Which back corner?
This one.
Okay. Volume warning.
I don't think I can. I don't think it'll work through that wall, Em. And also, I don't know that person is there. So I'm going to say, yeah, it affects all of these people. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So yeah. And let me roll it. Did it work? There we go. Oh well, they have to make a save, I guess. I forgot how fireball works.
Yeah. All right.
And it's not this guy over here because I assume Draco can't see him, so he wouldn't have centered the fireball around him.
Either me or Roll20 is having internet problems. Did I? Okay, there we go. Oh boy. The dice are not super pleased with me today. Okay, wait. They have their wind ability. And that is going to be happening here.
Probably smart.
So this guy gets blown by the wind up that way. This guy can't escape, but he did make the save. But you got 40 damage. Good roll.
Thank you. Is he still safe if he moved back there?
You're going through the wall, so you have to count around the corner.
Okay. So like this way.
So you want to go into your ruler and click snap to corner.
Yeah. So like.
Not snap to center.
So like this. So yeah,
Right,
I guess
that's
you
the
can
outside of his square.
Yeah.
But you're also going through the corner there, or through the wall there. But so it's gonna go like that. So according to my count, wait, No, that would actually hit him. And I moved him... Okay. Yeah, he did not completely exit. So he will take some fire damage as well. Okay, so despite making the save, this guy goes down. This guy gets blown back here. He's fine. This guy gets blown down here. And... was it this corner? And is not fine. Or was it this corner? This corner?
I think, well, I wasn't really I was saying this square.
I know, but that's actually illegal. So what corner?
Okay.
Just pick one.
Sure. Whichever one kills him.
Okay. So you can protect 3 people?
I can protect 4 people.
Okay, you're fine then. So he... okay, so he gets blown there and takes partial damage. So... okay, so he goes down. And his body is like partially caught in some of the water that's still flowing. He's like spinning around in place and smoking. It's kind of horrifying, really. All right. Did I skip the bad guy? I did. So we'll have her go now.
What was the verdict? Was it so? Is this guy appeared not touched?
He was touched. I'm sorry, he was touched, and he did go down.
Dick.
That was a really high damage roll.
Yeah, that's the last time I can do that, guys, so good luck.
Kablooey. So actually, for the moment, you've cleared the room.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you. Evocation.
So now,
So what's for dinner?
she will go. She looks from one to the other of you. And... Bella
Oh boy.
and Breath, going to need you guys to make a saving throw. Specifically, a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, Breath.
That's a 6.
I've got a 17.
Roger that. Okay. Well, Breath is immobilized in this thick, gross webbing that springs into existence. In this region. Actually, maybe Bref wouldn't have made the save until his next turn, actually. But it doesn't matter. We'll just go with it for now. And that springs into existence, and then the horrible spider lady crawls away from him and up the wall, provoking an attack of opportunity from Bref. But you will take it at a disadvantage because you are stuck in the webbing.
Let's see. Make it first. Okay. Question. No, never mind. I just read it. It's fine. Do I make one or two?
Saves?
No. Attacks.
Unless you have a special ability that says otherwise, you make one attack of opportunity as a reaction.
Got it. Oh. 22 or 20.
Congratulations. That is a hit. Gosh, really? So you actually strike her as she exposes herself. The long leg is kind of like doing that spidery motion all over the place, but you just swipe at them. Maybe cut the end of one off with 9 slashing damage. She lets out a cry in Elvish that is like an exclamation. Crawls up the wall, and with this incredible speed, this awful spidery speed, right up the wall and up is hanging down upside down on the ceiling, right here. Well out of reach. Actually, let's put her behind, partially behind this pillar, just kind of like, you know, like a spider drawing into a hiding spot. There you go. What square is she in? Oh, no one knows. Okay. So she does that. And says, and kind of crunches, "Take them out. Save the beefy one for last." That was in common. Bella, you have dark vision.
Yes, I do.
So you can see there's guys over here. In fact, you recognize them from the night of the murder.
Oh, Jesus. All right, cool. Thank you.
Akiri, it's your turn.
Ooh. Alright, 1 second. Okay, that's fine. So, Akiri's going to do a little bit of a hop, a skip, and a jump around until she's here.
This whole hallway is difficult terrain. You know that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
So she could get about there.
It's all doubled, yeah, in cost.
Then actually, then the plan I was thinking originally won't work. So JK, she's gonna stay over there.
Okay.
Sorry.
Null sweat, chummer.
Okay, actually going to come up beside Frasher and slap him with a cure wounds, just a level 1.
You're healed. You're slapped.
Take 14 more. And that's my turn.
Okay. Maverick's turn.
Right. I'm going to step back this way over this dead body here.
Okay.
And ready in action. If anyone comes through the pipe, I'm going to take a swing at them.
Okay, readied. Alright, that's on you to remember, my man. Okay, top of the initiative, Ziklu.
All right. So Ziklu is going to take his 20 feet of movement to pop back down here.
Oh, something happens.
Okay.
I don't like that.
A pair of invisible blades lash out of nowhere
I sort of suspected.
and wreak their revenge on you.
I heard the exact same thing, Nico.
What did I say?
Oh, a pair of.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Already forgot about it. Okay. So, we're going to... The first one is with advantage and sneak attack. I'm not loving those numbers. What is your AC?
My AC is 16.
Looks like he does get you.
Dang.
So...
I was really hoping he wouldn't have a +7. All right.
The dagger is as if blown by an unseen wind of death. And he deals some damage to you. Okay. So as the knife slices through you, you're going to take 1 slashing.
Okay.
Well, 16 slashing total. 5 poison damage. And I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
While I make his next attack on you.
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh
look!
no.
I didn't get a natural 20 on the sneak attack. So, whatever is happening, the dice gods are watching over you. Because you can only get 1 sneak attack per round.
Yep.
So, even though you drop unconscious, his follow-up attack is only a double, only doubling the dagger damage.
Woo!
Oh wait, it would not double the poison damage, but it does do some. Okay, so you are poisoned and unconscious.
The standard rule is if it's any dice that are rolled as part of the attack or as part of the damage, then they get doubled.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess that's how I killed the warlock. Okay. So you are going to take 7 slashing and... Oh wait, this was his reaction. I'm sorry. He doesn't actually get a second attack. Oh man, what a waste of a natural 20. Bah!
Dang it.
My bad. Okay, well that's actually good for you. Although your turn is now lost because you just went unconscious by rolling a 1 on the poison save.
Yep.
The
Seems
drow
about right.
poison fills his veins, and anyone that can... Bella, you can see Ziklu's veins going dark in the classic movie trope of you're now supernaturally poisoned. And he falls to the ground in a familiar sight, Bella. I don't know if she's dealing with the baby, maybe. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate for Ziklu, but it's now Beref's turn.
Right, so this will be an action to get out of this webbing?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, I imagine that's a strength check, athletics
Strength
check?
or dexterity check.
Okay, that's definitely going to be strength. $19.
You have advantage? Because
I'm
you're
raging.
Wow. Rage is real good.
I'll double check. I want to make sure. Yes, strength checks
correct.
and strength saving throws.
Okay. Very nice for you. So you actually rip apart the webbing and break free with your standard action. So for the moment, you've whipped it off yourself. Ah! Anything else you want to do?
So, looking at this webbing that's appeared, do I get the feeling like, I imagine it's difficult to move through, but am I at risk of getting tangled up in it again if I were to step across it?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay.
I'll double check that. But I believe it's if you move or start your turn in the area. Hi. Hi. You want a cookie? You want chocolate milk? You want to run back to the other way? Starts his turn or enters the webs. Okay.
Oh, so I'm actually already in the web, though.
Right.
Okay.
So by spending your standard action, you gain the right to move through them at this moment.
But I don't want to... Okay, I'm seeing these folks over here,
It's
I mean,
still
the
difficult.
spider's out of range. These guys are in range, so I'm going to move over to them.
Okay, now you actually can't see them because there's just dim light in here from these glowing mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
But the ambient light that's been throughout the dungeon isn't reaching this area. So I revealed them because Bella can see them. And I'm not messing around with the super specialized lighting.
I'm gonna see if Bref would be able to figure this out. I mean, what do you say? Because the knives came from that direction.
That's true.
Maybe I'd head that way.
So you would know pretty well their location, actually.
Okay.
Good point.
So I'm gonna head over here in that direction.
So you kind of okay, we're gonna move on. You move there, that's fine. Typha. Actually, no. As Bref ends his turn, we're gonna do another legendary action. Nazir the Dread Drider does another legendary action. And she is going to hurl a spell down into this room. A spell that fills the area with a thick cloud of roiling darkness. And this is going to overlay the webbing. And she crunches.
All know of your prowess. Consider this a sign of respect, Lady Enderal.
That's spoopy.
Typhus' turn.
Okay. Ooh. Typha really, really wanted to save Thrasher, but he has been saved. And I think she probably heard the terrible noise of Ziklu getting eviscerated. So I'm going to say she whips around in spider form and is going to climb along the ceiling here. And spotting the Drider, she is going to try to spit out webbing at him.
Right, that's the drow, not the Drider.
That's right, thank you.
Okay, so she's just going to do that over Ziklu's, or through Ziklu's unconscious body.
She's on the ceiling, so I'm assuming that she's able to see.
She's on the crumbling ceiling. Make an acrobatics check.
Crap, hang on. Sorry. And let me look at the spider's dex to see if it's the same bonus.
So, spider on spider action here.
So the 23. Oh, sorry, it's a 21. Still pretty good.
Cool. So imagine, if you will, this huge spider that looks a little like Typha somehow, running along the ceiling, and every time her sticky feet hit the ceiling, it pulls away, crumbling. But she's running so fast across the ceiling that she's staying up. So it's like this moment where she goes, and it's like crumbling behind her in this stream.
My pedipalps are going crazy.
It's like waterfall of... Yeah, exactly. And the pedipalps going crazy because pedipalps are weird to say.
Pedipalp.
Thank you. And, okay, so that all worked out just fine. So now you're shooting your webbing at him.
Cool.
What is that, an attack roll? Yeah.
It is. So it's a 1d20 plus 5. That's only a 15,
Okay.
so...
He does sidestep it.
Crap.
So
Okay.
there's just more webbing in the webbing now. And you can't even see Bella. She is covered in this darkness full of webs. It's kind of a nightmare zone.
And now I do have dark vision, but I'm assuming since that's magical darkness, I can't see through it, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It takes very special eyes to see through magical darkness.
I mean, I have bonus action spells, but I can't cast them right now since I'm wild shaped.
Right.
So, unfortunately, I'm gonna... Well, I still had 5 feet of movement, so I think I'm going to try to get right over here next to Ziklu.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Cool. Bella. Do we have you, Bella?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Do I? Oh shoot.
You're in darkness.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I thought that Roll20 had logged me out for a second. I do I have? Oh, this is really bad.
I just want to clear. Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have line of sight to the Drider?
No, because there's a thick cloud of darkness.
Okay.
That she
and this is the kind that I
summoned,
can't.
in
Right.
addition
Okay.
to the webs. Also, just for anyone keeping track from a rules standpoint, I incorrectly made them make their web saves too early because it just made more sense. But I'm going to count Bella's web save as the start of her turn 1 now, so she's not going to have to make 2 saves. So you're good for now. Your previous save counted for now.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Now? It's gonna be at minimum difficult terrain for me to move through this web, right? Or am I even able to move through it?
Yeah, to move through the web. Now you can step out of the web, this direction.
Yeah, I know.
Which you know, even though you can't see anything because of the darkness. Because you saw the web before.
Okay. I'm going to keep trying to push forward.
Alright. So you stumble on through. So...
Okay, so that's a full move round.
Okay.
Am I seeing out now, or?
No, I mean, I would let you... you're still in the darkness. You would have to step out. Yeah, there you go. So now you're out of both the webbing and the darkness.
Alrighty. That's going to be the end of it. I'm not going to do anything. I used I double moved. I was thinking maybe I could do a reaction, but I don't have, or a small,
Bonus
you know
action.
what I mean? Not standard action, but I don't want to.
Okay. Okay, so Bella's turn is over.
Yes.
She stands ready with her weapons, looking up at the dread Drider Nazir. Did I? Yes, I did. Gordrose, the Phantom, looks up at Typha. Looks over his shoulder. He says, "My lady, drop the webbing." And Typha, he steps out of your view. Make a perception roll.
Okay. With disadvantage or?
Yes.
Okay. So here's something else, though, to think about. So in spider form, I have blind fighting up to 10 feet.
What?
I don't know that that would give me any kind of advantage here.
She has so many eyes.
It's
So
going to
many eyes.
negate the disadvantage.
Yes. I'll take it. Oh, 11.
Well, I got a 2. So you're good. So you actually managed to hear him shifting position in the darkness before he pops out. So he does not successfully hide from you, which means that this attack will not be a sneak attack.
Thank goodness.
What's your AC?
Let's see here. Spider form. It's only 14.
Okay. And he does hit you.
Okay.
And he does do 1 point of slashing and 8 points of poison damage. Please make a Constitution saving throw. He is using the dagger that doesn't have Ziklu's blood on it, but has this purplish substance instead.
That's not a good save.
Okay.
It's 9.
You fail and gain the poisoned condition.
Okay. But I'm not unconscious, right?
I'm double checking that. No, you're not unconscious.
And just to confirm, you said that was 9 points of damage overall, not including poison damage, right?
Well, yes, including poison.
Oh, including the poison damage. But I'm poisoned as
1 point from the curved dagger and 8 points from poison.
Okay.
Whatever virulent strain of poison he's using. Okay. He doesn't seem pleased at these results, however. And seeing you, actually, yeah, he's okay with this. He's okay with this. And he doesn't get another attack right now. Okay, Frasher's turn.
Sorry. Nobody's come back through the tunnel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to have all the rest of the bad guys go. Thank you.
We want targets.
Oh, yes. Well, they're going to attack you first. So these guys come through the tunnel. And they're going to swing over here at Bref as well. So Draco is getting attacked.
Oh no!
Bref, are you attacking with?
Maver is.
Wait, it's Maver's turn?
Remember, she was saving our
holding an
reaction.
action.
Oh. Right. She gets her ready to action. Very nice. Okay. She gets 2 attacks as a ready to action?
I'm not sure how readied
No.
actions work in that regard.
You get to ready
Like
one
if-
standard action.
Yeah, by default,
yeah.
you don't get 2 attacks when you ready the action, because the extra attack thing specifically says when you take the attack action on your turn.
That's
If she's
true.
got something special, that could be different, though.
No, she doesn't, so.
Okay.
So at least one,
You'll
14
hit
to
the
hit.
first guy through, which was this guy. 14 to
with
hit.
10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage. He takes a heavy hit. And he does not look good, actually. But he scrambles up the opposite side of the wall, and that will end his turn. This guy comes through, and he'll kind of climb up here. Glance over his shoulder and say, why don't we up the ante? And he kicks this hand-turning crank, which releases a poison into the water. You can smell this sickly almost fungal kind of, definitely bad smell. It's also on their weapons. As that's happening. And then he kind of takes up a defensive stance, and that's it for him. Bref is getting attacked. Bref is getting attacked 3 times as these guys come at you from the darkness. And they're all going to have advantage on you. And they're going to be sneak attacking you. That's a hit. That's a hit. Your AC is 16. That is a miss. Okay. I should roll these individually, actually. So, 6 slashing, halved to 3, and 6 slashing, halved to 3. I'm going to need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. Fine. And unconscious.
Dang it. Well, that's delightful. Okay.
The Phantom Gang isn't here to
Is
play
that just what this
games.
poison does? Is knock you out?
Yeah.
So he's poisoned and unconscious. It does if you roll badly enough. Oh, goody. Bella's dealing with the baby, but she can have her reaction shot when she goes back. You want to give me the kid again? Oh, okay. Have fun. Okay. Well, that was pretty brutal. So those were the bad guys. Mavra took a big hit on this guy, though, on their turn, so he is damaged. The Dread Drider, Nazir, sees the way things are going and looks quite amused. Hello?
She's a baby. Do you have a geek?
I think she brought it to you. Okay. Yeah, you want a cookie? Shh, shh, shh. You want a cookie? Say hi to all the people. You want hi-ho? Yeah. Hang on, we have to put on her favorite song, which is currently the Hi-Ho It's Off to Work We Go song from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, good. There we go. Alright. So, yeah. Now we're into it. Yeah, isn't it dramatic? So the Drider is actually going to...
Did the initiative tracker get screwed up? Because I thought it was
Possible.
Thrasher's turn. And then you did all the enemies.
Oh,
Now
because I
somehow
forgot
it's
to do them before, that's what happened. So I skipped a bunch of people's turns somehow. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, that's it. Like, it looked right, and then I looked away, and then I looked back, and it was wrong, and I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
what was
Somehow
in
it got
between.
messed up. Let's fix it. Bella took her turn. That was the bad guys, and then it's Thrasher's turn.
Okay, so it was one step
Oh, I
forward.
skipped Thrasher. That's it. Okay, go ahead, Thrasher.
Okay, so Thrasher is very thankful to be healed.
Oh.
He's gonna I guess. Oh, he was already standing because he's been running around. Can he cross the? Can he get to like this square here without going in the water?
Could you ping again? Sure.
Like that diagonal, he can make
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
Okay. So first, and the guy that's like on the table over there, he hasn't been damaged at all, right?
No.
Okay. Frasher is gonna use his last spell slot to cast Hold Person on that one.
IOG says, "Hey man, glad you folks are streaming this. Well, we're having a lot of fun doing it, IOG. Thanks for watching and hanging out."
Yeah.
So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
It's the revenge of the dungeon
Hang on,
master's
is there some way I
dice.
can force you to re-roll that? Give me a minute. Crap. What a waste of a spell slot.
Oof.
Okay. Not a great use of my turn there. So he's gonna kind of run up the stairs then.
Okay. He runs up the stairs. Now it's the Drider's turn. Bella, are you over there?
Yes, I am.
You saw Jeremy's character Bref get attacked out of the darkness, and it was really bad because he rolled a 1 on his poison saving throw and
Oh,
fell
boy.
unconscious. And now the Drider is turning her attention to you again. Nazir
Oh boy. Okay.
points at you. And she sees that you are... Okay. Rosie decrees that Lord Cthulhu / Coco is going to arrive here.
On our
You wanna
side,
watch
right?
Pete? You want to watch Pete?
Yeah, we could use the help.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
We could use the Great
Carrie,
Cthulhu right about now.
Definitely.
Let's see. You want Daniel
so
Tiger?
fun fact: Carrie has switched patrons. All hail Dread God.
No hi-ho? Okay, understood. Message received. No hi-ho. Okay. Alright. So, as I was saying, Nazir is targeting Bella. And I think her best move... Oh, I know what she's going to do. She's going to move from her safe perch up on the ceiling. And she climbs horribly across the ceiling, then down, spiraling around the pillar, putting herself between you and Bref. And then she stabs at you with her weapon. And she has this sort of, elongated body, like stretched out from the spidery, hairy abdomen. And she leans down and bites at you with her human teeth.
That's so gross.
Except they're not human, are they? Because
Well,
the pinches, like where her canines would be in a monkey skull, she has these spidery pedipalps that come out and she tries to get you with her fangs. And it's really, really awful to see. So she is absolutely terrifying. Imagine just this windmill of arms and teeth coming at you. With this long, kind of spear-like weapon. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Calm down.
She can run back in here if she wants. We'll put on tiger.
Go. Okay, first attack. Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh
there's
look,
those
my
macros.
terrifying monster is just unleashing. Oh wait, you have a really low AC. What is your AC? Oh, it's
16.
higher. When did it
Yeah.
get higher? You have a magic on you now?
Yeah.
What is this? 5, 6, and 3?
I'm in favor.
Wow, I really should have done something else. Okay. Well, that did not work. So she's like, "Blah, blah, blah," and Bella is doing this kind of like dodge from side to side as this spear goes shattering the stone behind you. And then she snaps her teeth like in your face. But you lean back and you are fine. But she's still between you and breath. It's a little hard to tell, but she is. Okay. And she looms over you. Okay. Draco.
So Draco can see that this guy across the way is in a bad way right now, right?
Which guy?
This guy across from me?
Oh, yeah. Mavra, like, there's like an apple-sized bump on his head from Mavra's hammer.
Got it. All right. Draco figures that the guy on the cart or on this guy right here, Mavra can take care of him. So instead, he's going to focus his attention on the guy in the purple, and he will, extend his staff towards the man and say some magic words as he does some motions with his hands. And then he just sort of like blows a kiss, and like this, like when it's really cold and you can see your breath, that like comes out of his mouth. And meanwhile, on the purple guy, ice started to just form on his, like little bits of ice just started to form on his arms, on his chest, on his face, as I cast Frostbite, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Well, that is a success. However, because I have Potent Cantrip, he's still going to take half damage, which is not much, but it sounded like this guy was not doing so hot anyway.
Alright,
So-
big damage.
Let me do that really quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted. One sec.
So it should just roll 2d6. /R space number 2 letter D number 6. Or actually you can click the macro or the quick.
That's what I tried to do, but it got confused. So half of 9.
And it's rounded up, isn't it? Right? Half rounded.
I don't know.
Was it rounded down? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
I actually can't remember right now. But we'll say either way, he is dead.
Ooh.
He goes down. So the ice breaks over him, and he's kind of stiffening, and he twists painfully, and he gasps out, "I go now. The Lord kills on sight." And he goes down.
Woo! Potent Cantrip, y'all.
Nice.
It's a good thing to have.
Yeah, nice work.
Thank you. And that's my turn, because if I disengage, I'm going to get bopped in the head.
Right. Akiri.
So Akiri is just gonna double move. So where does the hallway start for rough terrain?
It's where the rubble is. You see the edge of the rubble?
So let me make sure I got this right.
Does rubble affect flight?
You can't
She's
fly
just
in
running.
this hallway.
She can't fly in here.
There's not enough room. You know, there's all these piled up rocks and debris everywhere.
Are you saying Akiri's not like a fighter pilot?
Well,
I mean,
don't take my
there-
phone to Ema. That would be silly. Okay. Alright, maybe Ema will put on Daniel Tiger for you. Here's Hank.
Alright, and that's my thing, because I can't do anything else. I have something planned, but I can't until I... Well, no, because I
Okay.
don't move, so I can't do anything. Alright.
Alright. The dice may turn against you because Lord Coco is leaving the room.
Oh no!
We need Lord Coco's support.
It seems that way. Yeah, we love the plush Cthulhu. Okay. Akiri, your turn is over as well, so Mavra.
Right. As they said, I'm going to take care of this person here on the control panel. Just going to grab my hammer and swing away.
Okay. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Hell yes.
So it's going to be 21 damage.
Jeez.
So, this magical green steel axe known as Dragon's Bite chops him into 3 pieces because... and right through the middle. Just cleaving through bone, sinew, and muscle and fat, and just leaving these slobbery pieces all over the control panel. He never even got to throw any of you or make any of you go in the poisoned water. However, that is now running through.
He did avoid getting paralyzed and thrown in there, though.
That would have been cool.
That's true. That is true. Okay, he is dead. Ziklu. Ziklu's unconscious.
Yep, still unconscious.
Mavra's going to use her movement. Ziklu can go ahead and do stuff. Mavra's going to use her movement to start heading down the hall. But I can calculate that while Ziklu's.
Well, Ziklu is still unconscious, right?
What is Ziklu dreaming about?
Ziklu is dreaming about the entire party as kobolds and members of his tribe.
Oh, I like that. Okay, Bref also unconscious. What is Bref dreaming about?
I'm dreaming about the time I spent the night in a boat on the lake before life got so complicated.
Well, rage ends.
I'm just so angry during my nap. Yes, I do nothing.
Typha.
Ooh, okay. I have a little bit of a plan. So she is going to, I'm assuming she is not feeling great, having been poisoned. So she's kind of tentatively crawling down off of the ceiling and onto the floor, where she resumes the shape of Typha. And she's looking up from this crouching position on the floor, and all of a sudden, ass-face phantom guy can see green spittle dripping on the floor from her mouth, and she's going to use acid spray on him.
Sick.
Let's see. Also, I have pack tactics, so because I'm next to Ziklu, I get... Oh, never mind. Nope, it's going to be a Constitution saving throw. So unfortunately, pack tactics won't work for me, but...
Plus, I'm unconscious, so I can't assist you on that.
Damn, you're right. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, which is my spell DC.
Oh my god. What is with the saves?
Max!
Okay, listen here, Max.
I told you.
Look, I'm just happy that he's not doing this on attacks.
Well,
I know. Wow. So you spray this poison. He kind of looks at you quizzically and then just like turns to the side as it goes. Psh, psh, psh.
No, it's a con save though, not a dex save. So he has to.
He got sprayed.
He has to be Constitution.
So he's like,
Just doesn't care.
If you don't want to get vomited on, you have to stop poisoning people. It's the first step.
he like licks it off his face and he's like, no, thank you. Is that the end of I guess that's got to be the end of Typhus' turn.
That is the end of my turn, unless I wanted to move, but I'm going to stay here.
Yeah. Okay, Bella.
All right, this is great. I am going to go ahead and cast my most useless spell.
Sounds like a good strategy. That's basically what Frasher's been doing.
More or less.
All right, Spirit Guardians.
What do you mean most useless spell? That's a great spell. I love that spell.
Literally every time I've cast it, it has been like really bad,
I'm
or
sorry,
just
dude.
at best neutral. Okay. And I'm going to designate Breath as being unaffected by this.
Yeah, sure.
So Nazir's
appreciate
speed
that.
is halved, and she doesn't take any damage yet, but she will. I hope.
Very nice. I'm not going to do the whole aura thing because there's a lot of stuff happening in this room.
This is okay. Just as long as she's 15 feet away from me,
yeah.
she's got stuff happening to her.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Gordrose sees that multiple other friends of the Wanderers have shown up. And he is going to use his bonus action to disengage as a roguish trick. And with a gust of wind that blows his cloak, he melts back into the darkness. Actually, first he'll take a swing at Typha. Just for kicks. What's your AC, Typha?
Oh, it's better than that. 1 sec.
Well, okay.
No, it just makes me feel good. That you finally rolled crappy. It's a 13. So just slightly better.
Still a hit. So he will deal 4 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And I should have done a few more points of damage to Ziklu, but it doesn't matter. He steps back into the darkness and vanishes from sight. So you no longer know where he is. None of you do. Unless you make a perception roll right now.
Sorry, you said right now or on our turns?
Right now.
Can
I
Okay.
assume
Mazra make
Frasher's too far away for this to matter.
Me too.
Yeah,
Corner
you guys are
attack?
way too far away. Akiri, Mavra, and Typha can all make that attempt.
That's a 19 for Mavra.
And classic Akiri perception rolls, it's an 8.
Cool. So, that was Mavra, not Breath, right?
Yes,
Okay, and she got a 19?
correct.
Okay. You So Mavra actually knows exactly where he is. But the other two of you do not. So I'll ask you to roleplay that. But Mavra knows that he has stepped up onto the dais where that bit of controlling machinery was. Thrasher. Oh no, wait. I got more bad guys to go. Not yet. I made this mistake before.
Not that many more bad guys anymore.
Oh, not that many. So Bref is now unconscious on the ground. They see there's these glowing purplish books flying around Bella. And that will slow them as they step around Bref. And try to get a good angle on you. So Bella, you are getting attacked.
Yeah, I
by
figured.
throwing daggers.
Oh.
That's gonna be 2 hits. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. You are fine on both counts.
Awesome.
But you take 7 points of... Actually, 9 points of damage. I believe that means you have to make a Constitution saving throw on your concentration.
Oh no.
Spirit Guardians is concentration?
I think so. Actually, no, wait, it's not, is it? I don't actually know.
Yes,
it
it
is.
is. You're,
No, wait,
you're
yes, it
thinking
is.
of
Yeah,
spirit
it's
weapon.
concentration.
Yeah, it's spiritual weapon that isn't, and should probably be.
Okay, well, it drops.
See, I told you, every single time I cast this stupid spell, something bad happens. Something bad happens.
Okay, that's fair.
Not the same thing. Something bad happens.
It's unfortunate. Oh wait, does it take effect when somebody enters the effect, or only if they start their turn there?
No, if they start their turn there. So, I guess, yeah. Totally useless, did no damage.
Bummer. Nazir smiles. She says,
Wouldn't it be better to give up now and join with us? Perhaps our interests are aligned.
and then she attacks you.
Yeah, she didn't give me a chance, man.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
So I finally got a hit.
And it's a crit
It's the
on the bard.
sixth attack.
Obviously. Max here either rolls like 5s and below or a 20, and there's never any in between.
It's great that way. I could just flip a coin instead
More
of
or
rolling a
less.
d20 all the time. So she bites you successfully, which is sweet. This is gonna do a lot of damage. You're gonna take 4 piercing. And 12 poison damage. Well, my rolls weren't great, but you know. Still nasty. And Then she says,
You see, you have no chance. Surrender now.
You're really not making your point very well when you offer to join sides with me and then immediately bite me.
That is to prove that you are going to lose.
I am interested in hearing more from you about how our interests are aligned. But if you bite me again, I'm going to shoot you.
Draco, it's your turn.
Actually, I think it's Thrasher.
Yeah,
it's
fine.
Thrasher's turn because I
just gonna
skipped him
move.
again.
So where does the difficult terrain actually start in the hallway?
At the rubble.
So I guess like right here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? We'll say that Nazir. That was Nazir's. No, never mind. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna move because like I can't reach any actual action. So I think I can just get to here or here.
Mm-hmm.
That's with the action move as well. So he's
Doesn't
coming
look
to
bad.
help if he can.
Gotcha. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Then Nazir goes. Already took.
Then
her
that
turn.
stuff happens.
And she's trying to convince Bella to give up. Draco's turn.
All right, folks. Draco will pat his chest and take in a deep breath, and then when he lets it out, like a little bit of flame just kind of out of his mouth. I'm casting Dragon's Breath on myself.
Nice.
And then I believe that lasts for a minute. So let me just make sure. Yes, concentration up to a minute. So then he's going to turn around and he's going to do his full movement to walk down the hallway. And each of these squares is 10 feet, right?
Once the actual rubble illustration starts.
Yes. So 10, 20, 30. So that'll be me, because I can't do anything yet. But unless... Now, I wouldn't know that he went into the darkness, so I shouldn't make a move. So yeah, no. I have fire breath, and I just moved down the hall. That's my turn.
Okay. Akiri.
Alright, Akira is gonna do another little hop, skip, and a jump just to here. And then seeing that inside this place is very, very, very dark, and she can't see anything, she's casting daylight on that back mushroom. I'm so sorry, lizards.
You can't see that mushroom.
Is it not a glowing mushroom?
There's a thick cloud of darkness.
Oh, yeah,
blocks
that's
your view
right.
In the middle of the
Can
room.
I...
You can see this mushroom. You can see
That's
this
fine, the
pile
room's
of
only
skulls.
30 feet. Yeah, we'll throw it on that mushroom. It doesn't really matter, though. It has a 60-foot radius. It's fine.
Wow. That is a just serious BDE move right there. I love it. Still more spells that no one ever uses.
Good job, babe.
That are
I've looked
really, really amazing in a specific situation. I just have to double check how I think.
I put it
what
into
this
chat.
is. Yep.
It specifically says that it cancels out darkness. That's really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If it's created by a spell 3rd level or lower. So
Oh, sure.
The light of Zhuork's kindness emanates from this mushroom, filling the room and dazzling the lizard folk.
I'm so sorry.
It
Kobolds.
drives away
I'm
the
so
darkness like smoke before wind.
Don't suppose the sudden light wakes up Ziklu?
Nope. You still need something
Dang
else to
it.
happen for that to happen.
Was worth a shot.
It was.
Hey, just real quick. Each round is 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
Just
You have
making
10
sure.
rounds.
Got it. Thank you.
The drow do not like the daylight either.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
that guy's revealed as well. So he's standing right there. And they have a big facial reaction to suddenly seeing a whole bunch more of you having come through the secret tunnel, and not their allies.
And Kira's gonna go, "Hi guys, how's it?" Oh.
To be fair, one of them is unconscious.
Ziklu is still poison sleeped.
True, but we have Mavra coming in, and I feel like, talk about a juggernaut. Mavra is bae.
Alright, and what's the radius of daylight?
60 feet.
Oh my god, that's big.
I was about to ask if I should have had disadvantage on my attacks because we're in dim light, but then I remember that I used all saving throw attacks, so never mind.
No. That would have let the rogues hide, but they weren't doing too much of that. They didn't get the chance. Akiri's turn is over.
Yep, I'm done.
And a very nice turn it was indeed. She is going to use her legendary action now.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
And she says... and runs one of her spider legs over her face. And as it passes down, she vanishes.
What a bitch.
So now it's Mavra's turn?
Correct. Oh,
All right.
Yes.
Yep. All right. I'm going to walk into the room, and I'm going to take a swing at the newly exposed drow over here.
He's squinting in the light, but he still tries to parry her blows.
Give me 1 second. Where'd it go? There we go.
Some very appropriate screaming.
Probably. Okay. So just 2 swings. You can probably hear my children laughing at something in the background.
Oh, those
playing Breath
children.
of the Wild.
Oh
So that's,
my goodness.
It's only going to be 22.
We're trying to kill.
Okay. So that is going to be 2 hits. Against the first hit, he's going to trigger that kind of wind defense thing. And against the other hit, he will trigger the rogue's ability to have the damage. So he expends all of these defenses. So wind blows the weapon to one side in one case, and in the other case he kind of does this roguish swirl of his cloak. And he says, "By the Lord who kills on sight!" And he dodges the attacks as best he can, minimizing their impact.
I'm going to action surge.
Hell yeah.
Fighters!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Action surge into a crit. Wait, she gets 2. Oh, what?
says you can take one additional action.
Yeah. Oh
so
my
Mavra
god.
did that.
So.
Oh my gosh, I love Mayfer so much.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, wouldn't it be the 9? I hate to buzzkill, but
What? What'd you say?
so you're attacking twice, right?
Does she have disadvantage?
Well,
Yeah,
no.
Why would she have disadvantage?
Wouldn't the first attack is a crit and the second attack is a 1?
No.
No, that's for if you're rolling with advantage or disadvantage.
I mean, technically, in terms of the number of d20s that have been rolled.
But that's not how we.
No,
I know.
the
I know.
way-
I'm fine with that.
He rolled it twice. He rolled it twice, 2 different times, and each time it's considering whether there's advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
So he got a 27 and then a 27.
I think this guy's gonna die.
That probably hits, right?
How do you want to do that?
Yes.
Well done.
So sorry, Bella. She stole your kill.
I think we need to play Mavra's theme song.
I'm fine with this.
I think we need to play Mavra's theme
does she?
song
Gotta
really,
play
really a
twice.
lot right now. Oh my gosh. Where are the theme songs? It's been a while.
Where
There we
have
go.
all the theme songs gone?
Is this it?
I'm a badass woman. What's wrong with that?
So after
If it's not, it should be.
consulting with the actual Mavra, 1, yes, that is her theme song. And 2, she is going to swing her axe into his midsection and spill his guts across the dais.
His guts
Amazing.
go splattering and bouncing, steaming in the air, just spattering the strange markings and the dials and the cogs and the wheels in his gore. And he looks down and he says, "But I'm the Phantom," and collapses.
You can't see me.
I'm invisible.
And that will end her turn.
Any treasures that Equitas was carrying spill out of
His guts?
his
Yes.
bag that was also split open by the double crit attack on an action surge. Can I get a what? What? Thank you.
She technically rolled three crits that entire turn. Because
Yep.
on the first attack, she rolled another crit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that one wasn't with advantage,
Yeah.
sadly.
So,
Like, 1 minute he's chilling in darkness. The next minute, sun's in his face and just axed.
She just
Yep.
comes up like, "Can I ask you a question?" and then takes him down.
how's it going, Corey? Just checking in.
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Just chilling.
Having fun? Having a good time?
Yep. Yep. Gotta tell you guys, the game that's going on inside Ziklu's head right now is pretty amazing.
So Ziklu is just sprawled out at Taifa and Akiri's feet, drooling, and there's this poison coursing through his veins. He's just splayed out, and you can hear him snoring. Actually, you know what I should have done, Ziklu?
What?
Never mind. I did it correctly. Okay, Bref is unconscious. Taifa.
Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. That was ridiculous. All right, she is going to move here next to Mavra.
So you just walk right by Ziklu?
Actually, well, I'll do this first. I'm going to use my bonus action to throw down Crocodile Healing right here. And that's normally a spell 2, or excuse me, a level 2 spell slot. I'm going to expend level 3, so my glowing happy crocodile love pops on him, and it's going to heal.
Do you touch him to do that?
Well, let's see what it says here. I think that. One sec.
Okay, I want to tell you guys. When a character is sleeping, it's a standard action to shake them awake.
Ah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
just
I'm not dying. I'm just sleeping.
So just like accidentally trip over him or something.
Well, yeah, that's fair. She'll shake him awake
Okay.
and then pop down, glowing, loving crocodile healing
Okay.
on him.
I'm not going to bother getting them token set up this time.
That's fair. Ziklu, wake up! She shakes him.
Johnson! Wait, what? Huh? What? Oh, I don't feel so good.
Wake up! And yeah, my crocodile kind of pops on top of him. So that's 2d6.
Immediately? Or on his turn?
I believe so. Hang on. Whenever you are a creature you can see. Yeah,
Didn't we modify this spell? Didn't we house roll this spell?
You tell me. I don't remember.
I don't want to tell you. You tell me. I don't remember.
Well, it says whenever you are a creature you can see, move into the spirit space for the first time. So if I pop it into that space.
Or starts their turn there. Is the
Or
end of
starts
that
their
sentence.
turn there.
So
I guess on his turn it would heal him.
Okay. Yep. So the crocodile is there now. And you shook him awake, and you still have move.
I am going to move next to Mavra.
Roger that. Okay. Mavra is spattered in gore, dripping from her dwarven armor. Bella.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna move here.
There's
wait.
a spidery
No, I'm not.
hiss.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, did you change your mind?
Well, I'm moving right next to that guy. No, I'll move here still.
Okay, there's a spidery hiss as you crash into the invisible Drider.
She did not get far.
She didn't move at all. She went invisible as a legendary action. And she could take an attack opportunity, which... She... I'm really having... This is actually a really tough question. She will not take it. So you crash into this spider and step back. So that costs you 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Imagine
well,
an
in that
invisible
case-
giant spider.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I would like
I'm
to
just
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just going to try to shoot her. I know I have a mischance, but I'll take it.
Fair enough. That would just be with disadvantage, actually.
All right, that's a 14.
Which is an unfortunate truth, because 14 will not hit.
Yeah, I figured. All right, I'll move back.
Okay.
And I would like to
She once
take
again-
this opportunity to taunt her
Mhm.
and say, basically, I would like to say, how confident are you feeling now that your very valuable employee is now two very dead, very valuable half employees?
Zinger.
Okay. So she takes this attack of opportunity as you leave her threatened area. She responds to the taunt. So this will be made with advantage because she's invisible, but she will become visible at the end of the attack.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, she hits
with
me.
her spear, she gets. Yeah, she does hit you. Oh, yay! I finally hit with a weapon with her. Sheesh.
It's about time.
All right, it's not. Yeah, it's this big sort of weapon. Okay, so she stabs you for 10 damage.
I go, ugh! You're welcome, everybody!
And becomes visible again. Okay. And let's see. She used her legendary action after Akiri did the darkness, dispelled the darkness. So she has a new legendary action right now. Because
Good for
Bella's
her.
turn just ended. So you see her. She's right there. She looks over, sees, looks right at Mavra, shakes her head, and becomes invisible again. Oh, that doesn't... What's wrong with this? Oh, there we go. Hi! Oh, you've got Coco. That means the dice are going to go well for the... Wait, are you just planting this here? Okay.
I guess she thought you needed it.
I am Lord Cthulhu. That's the game we play. Alright, she just became invisible again with her legendary action. Because Bella's turn ended. So, yes, with Gordrose's guts spilled out over that entire area. You remember how these guys in the lamplit market, slipped into these hidey holes and just got the heck away? These two dudes go into... Well... They're not dazzled by the daylight. But they can definitely... Oh, right. Bref is unconscious. Okay. These guys step forward and say... Leave us the hell alone, or we'll all slit his throat. And they hold readied actions over Bref. Sort of gently start dragging him out of the room. Having made that threat and readied their actions, it is Thrasher's turn. We got it this time.
Sweet. He's gonna walk down a hallway.
Welcome to the club,
Climbing
buddy.
through.
Yeah.
Thrasher
the
thinks
double
this
move.
has all been like a very low-level adventure.
If Thrasher doesn't know about the Drider, Thrasher doesn't know about the Drow. Like, what's going on down there, guys? So
Okay.
it's every square is double movement? in this
Well,
hallway,
not the
basically?
one he's in or this one.
Okay, so he moves 5 feet and then slows down. Just say he gets to. Well, is Ziklu on the ceiling or on the ground?
On the
On
ground.
the ground.
Conscious.
Okay, can I?
Yeah.
Can we move through each other's squares?
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
still
not
prone.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if I
no
double
problem with
move,
turning.
I can get at least a line of sight on some things for a change.
Hey, you can see everything but the Drider.
The Drider, he doesn't know is there, so he's
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, we're just fighting 2 random humans? Cool.
Well, he killed the dead bodies on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
sure.
Or the one dead body, I guess.
Well, that's that.
Okay.
Is it moi?
Nope.
Aw.
Bella, you feel a wind passing you.
Great.
Zoom! A foul.
Super
wind.
Tiggy is coming to visit you.
You see this pile of skulls? This pile of skulls?
Yeah.
Guys, that pile of skulls is false. And that area with the web marking on it is a trapdoor that suddenly opens underneath the pile of skulls, which continue floating there. And then the spider web marked doors close up again.
So it opened. We didn't see anything come out or go in, and then it closed.
Correct. That's what just happened.
So she freaking left the room, is what happened.
I think from Thrasher's perspective, it's just some weird automatic doors going on.
Yeah, cool floating skulls.
Okay.
I think Bella, Mavra, Typha, and Ziklu and Thrasher could all get, well, maybe Akiri too, would all get wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
That's not Thrasher's strong suit. Oh, actually, never mind. He's actually half decent at that.
Why? I'm the cleric.
Ooh.
Natural one.
I saw that. I was like, I really hope it's not. I really hope it's not the first roll. I really hope.
Mine was a 2 if it makes you feel better.
All right, moving on. Draco.
Neato. I'm going to move 10, 20, 25, and
You can see these guys standing with their weapons right over Breath's throat, the unconscious Breath.
All right. And I can't occupy the same space as someone else, right?
Well, you can't end your turn there, no.
Okay, 30.
Mostly it's rules. This is a rules thing. I mean, it's not.
Give me a
I
second.
guess actually you could, but you'd both be squeezing. And
Right. That's all right. If I touch his corner, do I hit him, or do I have to be like across?
Well, range would be more center to center, but what is this a 15-foot range thing?
Yes.
Okay, you are 25 feet from this guy.
Too far.
Also, also he is behind a pillar to you.
That is correct. All right. So I see these guys are attacking. What is the range of that thing I can do? Oh. Well, hello. I forgot about you. Ooh. Okay, cool. So instead of the thing I was going to do, I'm going to use... Draco will...
They're threatening him.
Draco will pull out his staff, say a few words, and then as he swirls his staff in the air, he shoots it. He sticks it out, and a knife made out of ice just materializes in the air and shoots out and strikes this guy right here.
Okay, so we are clear that this will trigger their ready to action first.
Me attacking them?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
All three of them?
Yup. They said, let us, they I forget what the exact words I said were, but they said, leave us alone or we're going to slit his throat right now. And all three of them held their knives over his throat.
I was down the hall. I did not see that. So
I just want to point out.
Like I described, you can see them holding their daggers right over his throat right now and looking at you on alert.
I just want to point out for the lore freaks out there, Gref's neck is wide enough to have three knives threatening it at once. I want to be clear about that.
Well, maybe one's over his heart, the other two over his neck, whatever.
Okay.
Do you still want to move forward?
I mean, okay.
I just want to be sure that you do understand what I'm just trying to describe here.
No, I understand. The metagamer in me wants to just do it because I'm pretty sure Breath can tank it, but Draco doesn't know that. Mm-hmm. So I guess seeing that, he would, and I don't know anything about the Drider because I wasn't in this room. So, poop.
Well, you might have had line of sight on the doors opening.
Yeah, but she was invisible, right?
Well, you didn't see the Drider.
Well, I didn't know there was a Drider at all. I don't. I'm in the same boat as Frasher.
Nobody was like, "Hey, there's a Drider."
Yeah, I don't know anything that's going on. So
so only Bella knows.
Yeah. So
I'm okay with this.
Are you?
Wait, no, I think Akiri saw him too. Saw her too. Because she was visible for a sec.
Mm-hmm. I mean the whole scenario that played out.
Max.
Yeah.
For readied actions, are they the kind? Do you have to declare a very specific thing for them to do?
Yeah, you have to be pretty specific.
So it has to be an attack.
You ready a standard action.
Essentially, these guys have declared that if we attack them, they are going to attack Breath.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Got it. So, if I were to... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything that isn't super metagamey, so I guess I'll just stop.
Draco holds. Brought up short by the threat to his friend.
You know what? Okay. In that case, if they make a move to attack Breath, I'm going to fire breath them.
That's fine.
That's my ready action.
So you inhale. You are ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Akiri.
All right. Is anyone looking particularly banged up at the moment? Actually, you know what? Better idea. Is Ziklu awake yet?
Ziklu is awake. He's not in great shape.
Awesome. Then... yeah, she's gonna pop a level 1 cure wounds on you. Take 16.
Awesome, thank you.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Does our bard maybe want to talk down the guys who are about to kill Breath?
Well, we'll have to see what happens. Maver's turn.
I certainly don't want Breath dying.
Can everybody go 5 minutes over or a few minutes over?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to... yeah, there's really nothing I can do. I'm just gonna pass.
Mavra holds, fearing for Breath's life. Ziklu, you're awake. There's a taste of foul poison mushroom in your mouth, and you have a horrible headache.
Yeah.
Poisoned.
Ziklu is going to basically see the standoff that's happening now of everything that's going on, and he is going to shakily hold up his bow, and he's going to ready an action that if these guys attack Breath, then he's going to shoot the closest one.
Also ready in action.
Yep. And I'll move over here in order to get a better shot.
For sure. Okay, so you use half your movement to stand up. So you go down to 2 icons from 3. Alright. Ziklu is readied.
Yep, that's my turn.
Is unconscious. Typha.
I have an idea. You can tell me if it's garbage or not. So I have an ability called Grovel, Cower, and Beg. It's a racial ability, which I can use to distract foes.
Oh my god.
And grant allies advantage on them. So what I would like to do is put my hands up and look at them with big doe eyes and slowly creep over closer to them and say, "Oh, please, he's my bestest friend. Don't kill Breath. Oh, no!" And little crocodile tears pour from her eyes. And does it work?
That's wild.
That's amazing.
I wish I had thought of that. That's amazing.
Okay, how
Also,
many
you
racial abilities do
to heal
kobolds
too,
have?
but we'll get to that.
Oh my gosh.
I love that there's no save, too.
There's no save. You just straight up grant advantage within 10 feet. Wow.
That's
Can't take
amazing.
So, yeah, they look up and they're like, what is happening right now? Like, but they also smirk because now they feel like they have the upper hand. Bella, would you like to take it away?
Yes, I would.
Take away their lives.
Okay. Ziklu's still totally... Is Ziklu still passed out?
No, he's...
I'm awake.
He's
I've
right
got
behind you.
my bow drawn on these guys.
Nice. All right, I will move here then, and I will do the same thing, pointing my bow at them. And I would like to make a persuasion check.
A what check?
Persuasion.
Okay. What do you say?
I would like to say, listen, you saw what we did to the Phantom. You saw what we did to the enormous half spider. Do you really want to push it?
They look at each other and back at you and holding their daggers and say,
It's a 26 persuasion.
We'll leave him. Oh, 26.
Yeah.
They all nervously say, no. This is just insurance. Just let us go.
We'll let you go if you tell us where the Drider went.
They pause, considering that. 26, huh?
Yep.
Wait, hold up. Question. Would that technically have advantage from the grovel, cower, and beg?
I'm not gonna grant that. I think
Dang
grovel,
it.
cower,
Okay.
and beg is supposed to be
It's for attack rolls.
attack rolls.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it does kind of make sense in this instance, so sure, natural 20. They look around. I mean, they've seen the power of Ziklu's bow, Mavra's axe, Draco's magic, Frasher's insanity, and Akiri's sacred power, and they are not wanting anything more to do with this, and they certainly don't want to piss you off. So this guy says, "It's a deal. The Phantom Gang is no more. She's gone into her study, her lair, through the trapdoors under the skulls over there.
All right.
She's probably talking to her master about how badly all this has gone. That's my guess." And with that, they back away from Breath, holding out their daggers to the last second, and then run away around the corner,
Probably smart.
leaving the barbarian unharmed. And combat is over.
Go team. That was awesome.
Nice.
I can't believe Frasher survived that. Never mind the rest of us.
Right?
I know. That was amazing.
I mean, this fight would have probably gone a lot differently if Frasher hadn't alerted them all.
Right.
Quite possibly.
Still, that fight went pretty well, everything considered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you had knockout poison.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to pursue her before she escapes?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah,
Um,
let's do it.
Well, I think we should perhaps exercise some caution as we're about to jump into the literal spider's den before her. After her. We don't know what we're about to jump into. It could be pitch black down there. She might be waiting right outside to strike whoever jumps down. There might be webbing everywhere. I think we should perhaps think about how we want to go down there first, because we're stepping into her domain.
Can I carry Shake Breath awake?
Sure.
Cool. Breath, wake up!
Okay,
You missed all the-
how much time? Oh, Breath's awake. How much time do you guys want to spend before you go through the trapdoors, or before somebody goes through the trapdoors?
Well, so one thought is, well, I can only do it on a short rest, but I could shapeshift into a small spider and go down. Presumably, not having the webs encumber me, I'd have to look at the details on spider, but I could go scope things out.
If we take a short rest, we'd also reload Frasher's spells too, but that's also an hour of time.
If we take a short rest, it'll be way too long.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is assuming that she has a way out, because we don't know. This might be a one-way thing, and we've basically got her trapped.
But no, she would have an escape. She would
Probably.
She would have time to prepare.
Yeah. I mean, that was Draco's suggestion. Nico's fine with jumping into that thing.
So yeah, while they're
No.
talking, Frasher picks up one of the skulls from this other pile and throws it onto the trapdoor to see what happens.
Well, the skull doesn't seem to have enough weight to push down the trapdoors.
Okay.
But
it goes through the
it
other
goes
skulls?
through the skull pile with
Sweet.
absolutely no resistance. And I think, given that, you guys will all make your wisdom saves to realize that this skull pile is an illusion.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Frasher will turn to the group and be like, "Hey, who are we talking about?"
Oh yeah, there's this big weird spider lady running around.
Here, the one that Stray Person wanted us to fetch.
Oh, yeah.
Evil drow spider.
Can we not see those?
Oh, she turned invisible.
Oh.
So
So
she
not
turned,
right now.
She turned invisible and went down a trapdoor.
Yep.
At the bottom of which we don't even know what is there.
Yep.
This sounds wonderful.
Absolutely. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it.
I'm still
We should-
not feeling so good. Could I get I'm feeling a little sick since I woke up.
2 minutes and counting. In game.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to take that off.
I'm also still poisoned, aren't I? Yeah, I sure am. So my healing crocodile is following Ziklu around patiently until
okay.
Just
He
like
accepts.
bonking him gently.
I forgot that was there. So yeah, I guess I would have gotten some healing.
So you got 5 there.
Yeah, like every 6 seconds it's pumping healing out, so.
I know we modified this spell somehow.
I
think we might have said that it only can heal a given character one time.
Yeah, I think it heals everybody once. Is the
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay, well, it's making the rounds from person to person.
Okay.
So then it waddles over to Bella.
So I think it makes sense as an early level mass heal spell, but not as divide as you choose.
I'm fine with that.
Seems fair. Seems fair.
So-
It's still really good as that. 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Frasher's gonna dismiss his bow and call it back as like a war. I think he can do a warhammer, and then he's just gonna use that to kind of like push on the trapdoor a little bit.
Okay.
See if it.
Cracks open and you can see there's these stairs that go down.
It's very convenient.
Draco will step
Wide.
forward, cast light on his staff, and kind of stick it down the stairs to see what we can see.
There's a short stairwell that ends in a pair of double doors. The stairs are choked with webbing, and there's an eerie, sickly, greenish glow coming from under the crack under the doors.
Is it the kind of webbing that we would get stuck in, or just like cobwebs?
No, cobwebs.
Okay.
2 minutes,
Since
45
Akiri
seconds.
sees that green glow, she's gonna drop daylight.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to go down?
Well,
Let's do this.
I went
Ready.
first last time.
Ready as I will be.
very well. I suppose that's what we'll have to do then.
You push forward through the trapdoors. And walk down the short stairwell, which widens out to an enormous pair of double doors that open at your touch. And you find yourself here. In Nazir's lair.
I like the color scheme.
That's one of the coolest maps I've ever seen.
Yeah, holy crap.
What are the windows looking out into?
Hot dang.
There's a greenish mist through the windows.
It's a
Lights
sewer
the
room
room.
with a view.
Glowing greenish mist.
Looking down at more sewers.
You hear the invisible Drider speaking to a large, glowing illusion by the largest spiderweb in the room. Over here. She is saying, "My lord that kills on sight. We have failed. The city is destabilized. The poisoned water is working. But we cannot seem to gain the crown that would grant you your claim to the throne. The illusion is facing away from you, as though its source is contemplating, pacing. But as you enter, the white-haired figure turns and starts. The enormous head of the illusion filling this side of the room stares directly down at you guys with a look of recognition.
It's the bitch. It's that dude. It's the guy.
I'm assuming Scaly Squad has no idea who this
it's
dude
like
is.
recognition
No
for like
idea.
some of them, and then like, what are those idiots doing here for the others?
You son of a bitch.
Guess what? We survived a dragon twice.
All right, guys.
Perfect timing.
a familiar figure to some of you, Lou K-O-S, Lou Koss, stares down at you with a look of recognition and rage. And he says, "You allow them to see my face. Kill them all." And he vanishes. And with that, guys, our session is at an end for today.
That was awesome.
I
That
will.
was so
I feel free. Don't worry about metagaming or anything. The players who know who this character is, please fill in the others. We can
That son of
assume
a
it will
bitch.
happen in downtime. At some later point in time. I will. By the way, that art of that character, it was created by a former player of the campaign. Somebody remind me of her Twitter.
Alexis.
I can't remember.
I don't remember her Twitter.
Or her name.
It's Alexis.
Alexis, thank you.
In-game.
Alexis does art. That's it. She did an amazing job. But that is him. Let's see. Hopefully we can play again next week and develop this further. Also, hopefully the Commoner's Conundrum for this week will be able. You guys can take those symbols back to your backup team back at the tavern, aka the any viewers who want to join the Discord channel and solve the puzzle of those symbols that I keep mentioning, because you're going to need to do that in order to gain a great in-game treasure. So hopefully you guys can help the players with that. More to come on that hopefully this coming week. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. All right. Well played, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. That was a great fight.
And it was a lot of fun, that fight. A lot of fun. Thank you to Jeremy, player of Breath. Thank you to M, player of Akiri. Thank you to Nico, player of Draco. Thank you to Corey, player of Ziklu. Thank you to Matt, player of Frasher, who survived! Yay! With a natural 20 as the first,
For now.
his first roll of the afternoon, evening. Thank you to Lindsay, player of Typha, and a huge thank you, I don't know if you can hear me, thank you to Kate, who helped me take care of the baby, and was an awesome player. Oh, okay, awesome. And,
Also, Mavra, though, she's just here in spirit because she killed the Phantom.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah. Bonus points for that to her, and kudos to Jeremy for running 2 characters as well. Thank you guys. That was every session is a whole heck of a lot of fun in this campaign. I'm really looking forward to playing on this map as well. I thought it was pretty rad too. And I think that's it. So we will see you later. Have a good one. Gonna end the stream.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Good game, guys.
Bye, everyone.